Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I hope you are having a fantastic day. So, what I'm going to begin is a Monster Hunter World Iceborne playthrough with either talking while playing or voiceovers like I've attempted with my Frontier videos. Now, you're probably wondering, where are those Frontier videos? I've been having some trouble recording audio for that for some reason, I'm not sure. So until I get that sorted out, I think I'm just gonna leave it for now. Um, Also because recently I've had a massive itch to play World again, so I'm gonna scratch that and record it this time. And what is different about this playthrough, however, is I have installed a mod that makes the game more difficult. So that is going to be incredibly fun and very hard because in the mod description, I should hopefully have it up on the screen just now. It says it's for veteran players only, and also only install if you want like challenging and unfair fights. So this is going to be great fun. Um, and well, my challenge to myself is to the absolute best of my ability complete every single quest solo. Yes, I can use my cat, but just me. I won't be using any online function, like not playing with any other people, including the siege fights, and also Behemoth. So that's going to be great fun. And also an extra rule: I need to try and complete like the quests in that like rank. So let's go say Behemoth. Behemoth is high rank, and obviously I need to try complete Behemoth before going on to Master rank. And like I don't want to go to Master rank, get those strong weapons and armor, and then go back to Behemoth. I want to try get it all done within the rank.
Sisters and brothers of the Fifth Fleet, it's time. I'll keep my farewell brief. Never was much with words. Once you board this ship, there's no turning back. The next ground your feet will touch will be that of the New World. If any of you have lost your nerve, then step away now, and let no one judge you. Very well. Then sail safe and strong, and may the Sapphire Star light your way.
And with that warm welcome from an unseen person, we find ourselves on board a boat harboring many hunters ready to take on the New World. Two of which being Aiden, otherwise known as the excitable A-lister, who also appears in Monster Hunter 4, and his handler, only known as the Serious Handler. Upon sitting with them, we are put into the character creation screen. As it so happens, that is where we create our character. And after faffing about with the creator, I end up with a character pretty much how I always end up making them. Man with a beard, a black and white eye, and a few scars to add depth to him. And then it's time to go on and create our trusty cat Palico companion. With the Gato created, it was time to name him, a process with which I struggled for no reason other than that I'm stupid and couldn't think of a name. Honourable name mentions include Freddie Fazington, Lockheed Martin, the IRS and employment form, but I end up going for the name Jack Daniels because I have a feeling I will need many of them to get me through this playthrough. With everything sorted, we are nearing our destination when, we reach some rough waves and some jagged rocks, but it's not a rock, it's a giant living volcanic mountain. After being launched out of the boat, we find ourselves in a forest-bound camp. And after stealing someone's book, we make our way out into the open and witness the opening of the ancient forest. Making our way through the ancient forest, we come across some small monsters, Jagras. And while they aren't really dangerous themselves, we do lack any form of weapon. So the only thing we can really do is hide and hope that they just go away. After that, we get closer to the main camp when suddenly a large Jagras, the Great Jagras, jumps out and tries to attack our dear handler. But no worries, as a fellow hunter also jumps out of nowhere to intervene.
This way, hurry!
Okay, let's go!
Move!
Running after them, another monster makes itself known, the Fire T-Rex, Anjanath, and using some sweet ninja moves we dodge and roll to safety, and I hope we don't see him again for a while.
Jump!
Narrowly escaping death, we march onward until we reach it, the cornerstone of the New World, Astera. Astera is the backbone of the New World Expedition Party. It has everything from a provision stockpile, a forge for all of your forging needs, and a canteen, which is also where we end up finding our feline. Entering our humble abode, we can finally equip our weapons, and I myself am a dual blaze player, so that is what I'm going to be rocking with for this playthrough. Also important to note is that with this difficulty increase mod, it adds a bunch of weapons that don't have elements and statuses to have elements and statuses on the weapons. So if you've played Monster Hunter before, especially this game, you'll see that there's a bunch of weapons that have elements and statuses, such as the Dual Blades here, that have a thunder element, which they don't usually have that. So don't be confused or concerned as to why a bunch of weapons look or will be different. That's just for the mod, and I'm just going to keep it that way because I think it's interesting. Going up to the armory, I buy a new set of dual blades that have poison on them, and again, this is due to the difficulty mod changing a bunch of weapons to add elements and statuses.
Oh yeah.
Going up to the canteen, we talk to our handler and accept our first quest, which is to slay some Jagras, which shouldn't really be hard. Yeah, slaying the Jagras aren't difficult even with this mod difficulty increase. However, what you will notice is that I get 5 sharp claws from one carve. What I didn't realise at the time was that this mod increases the carve percentage, like how much you get from a carve. But don't worry, after this hunt, go into my files and remove the file that done it, so I will still have to grind a lot to get good weapons and gear. Loading back in after changing my files so it's not quite as cheaty or cheesy, I create some new armor to hopefully slightly increase my chances when fighting big monsters, because as of right now I don't know how strong they're gonna hit and it scares me. Going on from that, I collect an optional quest to just collect 20 mushrooms in the ancient forest, because my goal is to complete every single quest, event quest, optional quest, all as much as I possibly can. However, against my better judgment you could say, I find a Great Jagras and decide that I'll give a shot in hunting him and just see how hard he hits. So I'll let any name Josh take it away.
Land your claw on a monster to grapple.
Is it this button?
Yes.
Yes.
Into a wall will leave wide open to attack. Watch out when a monster's in range. Better to hold hold off on your spawn until they calm down.
Get back here, coward. I didn't think that would
You don't
do
want
too
to
much
take
damage.
hits like that head on.
Ah! Are you still angry?
You're poisoned. Your health will gradually drop.
How am I poisoned? That is poison, and not any poison, like a very bad poison that Camilius does in the games he's in. What I didn't realise is that this mod also gives some monsters the ability to inflict blights and statuses of their own that they can't usually do, which is going to be incredibly fun later down the line.
As soon as possible.
That venom will burn through your health in no time. Drink an antidote as soon as possible.
Look out! Your health is low.
Oh.
Keep your distance and use a potion.
Claw attacks to the head will change a monster's course.
Oh, buzz off. And with the Great Jaguar's dead, he wasn't actually that difficult. And I know he's like the bottom of the chain when it comes to strength, but it gives me hope that later down the line it's not going to be too horrific. And with that, I just finished the quest by collecting my mushrooms. Filled with confidence, I move on to accept an event quest to slay 2 Great Jaguars, and I'm sure this will go swimmingly, just like the last time.
Go ahead. Follow the
Oh,
scout flag.
get to your fucking face.
The scout flag will hide once the fight breaks out. Don't forget that.
And then just instantly wound him. What was that noise?
The monsters are running away. Use the scout flies as a guide and they'll lead you right to them.
Yes, I'm aware.
Oh boy. That monster's really mad now. Be ready for some vicious attacks.
Oh, how is he? Uh oh. No! 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 No, Jack Daniels! You have bigger fish to fry. Yeah, take me away from him. Where have you went? No, I'll just hide in here. Ah, no! Oh, he's back. Hello. No! Fuck. Okay, now we're gonna run away now. We're gonna run away now.
Around and put the fire out, or your health is gonna be toast.
He's not following me, is he? Yes, he is. Go away! Okay, surely he can. Oh no, he can't follow me in here. Lights out! I didn't even flashbang him. No! No! Fuck! Okay. Okay. Well, he should hopefully no longer be after me. There he is. Why did you grapple onto that side of it? Oh man. So I think he does poison. Which is absolutely insane. I want to try and mount him. Pause, not like that. Yeah, buddy!
You've mounted the monster. Now's your chance to topple it.
Die, 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 die.
Okay, it's down. Now's your chance to get in there and tear it up.
Because I have like no stamina. That's fun.
Materials off of monsters.
I'm aware.
These materials are vital for producing new equipment and upgrading what you have.
He hit with his tail. How am I poisoned? He's not, doesn't matter. He's dead. Look at that, fantastic work. Moving on from those two dead Great Jagras and a burnt backside from the Anjanath, it's time to move on to the next quest. A key quest, which actually progresses us through the main story, Kestodon Kerfuffle. Kestodon, like the Jagras, aren't hard and die pretty easily, but after they all die and I start to harvest them,
Hey, come
the
here.
field team leader summons
Think I
me for
found
he has
something.
spotted something. It's a Great Jagras. He's spotted another Great Jagras. So we do what we do best and we kill him.
Now's your chance. Hit it with all you've got.
and with another Great Daggers complete, that completes the mission, and we end up finding something else in the Great Forest.
I think we got a lead.
Maybe. Let's check it out. Hey. Well, you were right. There's our mark. Something's got him agitated. Look over there. What in the heck is that? I've never seen anything like it.
You think it's from Zora Magdaros?
I'd like to find out. But we better report back first. All right?
After stumbling across that Puke and that very obvious piece that belongs to Zora Magdaros, we are now eligible to take on Hunter Rank 2 quests, and I'm very sure that the pain and agony that this playthrough is going to be is only just beginning.